Oliver, you've lost your pants, but you've got a Pooh Bear.
Greetings and salutations, my friends. It is early in the morning, trying to be peppy, feel like taking a nap. Happy Easter, y'all. It is Easter morning, and I am at the church, so we're going to go and get warmed up, and Easter services will commence, and then after that, we're going to have an Easter egg hunt, and it's going to be awesome. Look at this beautiful sunrise. I love hearing the birds chirp in the morning, although I don't know if I love it enough to not be sleeping.
Word became flesh, and His light shine among us, His glory revealed.
Travis, beautiful!
Thanks.
Happy Easter to you.
Happy Easter. God bless you guys. Church is over. The Easter egg hunt has just begun. And Ollie has already found his first Easter egg. And now his second.
Put it in the bucket.
Without any instructions, he's already seemed to figure this out. We've got the grandparents on the video call, and they are getting to watch Oliver do his first real Easter egg hunt. He was a baby when we carried him around the first time, but this is the first time he's been able to walk and do it himself. So let's watch.
Wow.
Wow, how many is that?
Can you put it in the bucket?
Got 3 already, and they're rattling. That means there's something inside.
Can you put it in the bucket? Good job. Let's look for more.
What about right here?
Aaron's there.
Hi, Aaron.
Oh my goodness.
You found one.
Yay! Put it in the bucket. Good job. Look over here. Ollie. Yay!
Is that Johnny? Is that your Uncle Johnny?
Look, do you see more eggs?
Oh,
Look.
is that one? You got it! Put it in the basket. Good job.
Yay!
Good job. What is that?
Yay! Can you put them in the bucket?
Did you find one?
Yay!
There's something in it? I think there is.
Good job.
This kid's like a professional. You'd think he's done this before. I think there's 54 eggs out here, and he's already found about half of them. You got it! Good job!
Good job. Oh, yay!
Good job. It's like, these are my favorites, so.
One more.
It's the last one. You got
Yay!
it!
Put it in the bucket.
And he threw it on the ground.
All right, good enough.
He's just now realizing that he can open them and there's stuff inside them.
Oh, yummy. What's in there? He saw it was a fish. He doesn't want the fish. He wants the Teddy Grahams.
So each egg has either goldfish, a cracker,
He doesn't want the pretzels
a
either.
pretzel,
Let's find the Teddy Grahams.
or a Teddy Graham.
Oh, there's another pretzel. Let's keep looking.
He's got a few left, but he's already been through a ton of them. Working hard. There's a Teddy Graham. Yum. So we put together this nice little Easter egg basket for him. And we're gonna give him his first Easter egg basket. Here we go. Ollie.
What is that?
We got a basket for you.
Are you ready to
For
see it?
Easter.
Look at that!
Wow! How cool is that?
What's in there? Oh boy, we're gonna dump the whole basket out.
Oh
apparently.
yeah! What is that? Is that a
What?
Reese's peanut butter cup egg?
Ooh boy. His eyes. Should we get the book out?
Who is that? Is that Elmo? Can you point to Elmo?
There he
Yeah.
is.
You're getting sick,
Of course I am.
but it's April.
Yeah, well, seasons change, so
And this season is sickness for Gretchen.
I mean, really, every season is sickness for me, so. Look.
Well, so that's not the best toy I've ever seen. So Gretchen, what's your favorite part about this Easter?
Right now, just the Easter egg hunt and just sitting with him while he explores with his new toys.
Where'd Ollie go? Where'd Ollie go? Oh, there he is! Oh, he's gone again. Oh, there he is! He's back. Oliver, you've lost your pants. But you've got a Pooh Bear. Good job. Mommy's trying to take a nap, so naturally, what we should do is dump all of our toys on her.
Thanks, Ollie.
So we're not a family that is anti-Easter Bunny or anti-Easter egg hunt, clearly, as we just did one with this little guy who has lost his pants. But I am excited that he's going to get to grow up in a house where he's going to get to learn all about what Easter's all really about. Because Easter is a super special time of year. Because it's an opportunity for us to come together and celebrate the death and the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And I want to be able to share that with my son later. I want to tell him all about what Jesus has done for him, for me, and for our family. Because maybe you're not where we are today. It's unrealistic to expect that my circumstances and the things I've experienced would be the same as anyone else's. So I think it's okay to want to know more. I think it's okay to ask questions because you're not sure. Because I think we've all been skeptics or doubters at some point. Because I think back to the verses in the Bible when after Jesus died and he was put in the tomb, in John chapter 20, starting at verse 1, it says, "Early in the first day of the week, while it was still dark, Mary Magdalene went to the tomb and saw that the stone had been removed from the entrance. So she came running to Simon Peter and the other disciple, the one Jesus loved, and said, 'They have taken the Lord out of the tomb, and we don't know where they've put him.' So Peter and the other disciple started for the tomb. Both were running, but the other disciple outran Peter and reached the tomb first. He bent over and looked in at the stripes of linen laying there, but did not go in. Then Simon Peter came along behind him and went right inside the tomb. He saw the strips of linen laying there, as well as the cloth that had been wrapped around Jesus' head. And the cloth was still lying there in its place, separate from the linen. Finally, the other disciple who had reached the tomb first went inside. He saw, and then he believed." The crazy thing about that is we're talking about disciples of Jesus. Even this disciple, he ran to get to the tomb first, but he didn't even go inside. Then he looked inside and he finally went in, and when he saw the linen, he believed. He went in and he believed. And in the same way, in verse 24, Jesus then appears to Thomas. Thomas, one of the 12, was not with the other disciples when Jesus came. So the other disciples told him, "We have seen the Lord." But he said to them, "Unless I see nail marks in his hands, and put my finger where the nails were, and put my hand into his side, I will not believe." And that is literally what happened. A week later, that very thing happened. Jesus appeared and had him put his fingers in those holes, and then he believed. Now, you may not have a moment in your life where Jesus literally appears and asks you to put your fingers into the holes in his hands. But there are opportunities for Jesus to reveal himself in different ways. And I pray that if you aren't at a point where you've already seen Jesus in your life and accepted him as your Savior, I pray sometime soon that he reveals himself in some magnificent way so you can just experience the love of Jesus. Happy Easter, y'all.
That's a big rock.
That's not an egg, that's a big stone.
You're gonna lose your pants here.
Losing his pants on the ground, and got a big rock. Life is good. What more do you need in life? Just pants and a rock.